Hey, what's going on, guys? So, back to the fishing again. Sorry for the lack of videos. Just been really busy with work and everything. We're pretty much out of the summertime bite. Sorry for the no more frog videos, at least for the rest of this year. Temperatures outside are back down in the low 70s, so we've had a temperature drop of around 40 degrees. And this video is more of like an introduction for me into the bottom bouncing and soft plastics and such. So I'm going to be using a lot more soft plastics and jigs and stuff like that. And not a lot of spectacular fish, but just kind of like I said, an introduction into the soft plastic bite for me. So hope you guys enjoy the video, and thanks for watching.
Finally got one, Jesus. Yeah, that's a good one. Soft plastics, nice. That's the Whackin' Crazy Baits Crazy Craw and root beer pepper green, I believe that is. Nice color. I got bit a couple times on this weed line here, and just I guess my touch for the sensitivity of a soft plastics bite was not there, because I've been fishing topwater and frogs and reaction baits and stuff all summer, that being able to catch something off of a sensitivity bite like a bottom bouncing crawl like that, I got him good too, was not easy. So that's why I set the hook like 3 times, because I wasn't sure when he bit it. I felt him bite it initially, but I didn't know if he actually had it all the way. So I wanted to make sure I set the hook really good. So see if I can get my scale out and weigh him, if I can find it. Make sure you guys visit MadMat32192. He's got great fishing videos. Fishes a lot with the Power Team lures, and he really gets it done. About 2 pounds. So good solid fish, you guys. There we go. There he goes. So you guys can get a good look at that crazy crawl I was using. I always, not always. It just depends on the weed line. A lot of the time I won't peg my weight. And I've had people ask me why I don't peg my weight. Well, what happens is when the weight falls down, this chunk here is trailing behind it, as opposed to the whole thing dropping down like this. So this will actually have a slower rate of fall than the weight actually does. You can only get away with that if you don't have a lot of weeds around, but it really is effective, because it causes the bait to fall at a much slower pace, and in my opinion it gives the bass a much longer time to look at it and be able to commit to it. So, and there's a good look at the crazy crawl for you guys. It's kind of like a grub, with the fact that it's got those the arms on there are just really moving. So it's a good bait, great color, kind of transparent color. So see if we can get another one. frost them up. There we go. Another little fish. I was getting a lot of bites over there too. I obviously didn't know that they were just little guys biting at it, but a fish is a fish. I've been using this. This is a Zoom Z-Hog. This is a beaver style bait, and to be honest with you guys, it's probably the best one I've ever used. It's super soft. They've got amazing colors. In fact, this is a really bitchin' color that I haven't used or haven't seen before. This is called Sprayed Grass, and this is one of the colors that I got when I was down at Bass Pro and I saw it. It's a laminate, and it's kind of like a really light, I guess you can say like a green pumpkin on one side, and kind of like just a transparent and even lighter maybe watermelon on the other side, with some purple flake, and then blue. That's more glitter than it is flake on the other side, but it's really transparent until you kind of get up close to it, and then it's really dark. It's just a really sweet color, soft, subtle presentation. 3/0 hook there with a I think that's a 1/4 ounce weight, so really finesse style profile, finesse in the essence that it's not moving a lot. It's still kind of a bigger bait, but nice bait. I really like the presentation of it, and still I'm leaving that weight unpegged. That way this thing will fall even slower on the way down. So see if we can get another one. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Tater bug getting it done again, man. Tell you what. That tater bug is about as good as it gets for a craw. You don't really have to do anything to that thing. It's got such a good presentation, especially when it's falling. I mean, it looks so good in the water. The plastic's so soft. It just looks so good. Nice little fish. I mean, he's about a 1.5, 2 pounder right there, but good fish. It's fairly windy today. I don't anchor up a whole lot when I'm in the kayak, especially this summer when I was fishing, but I'm anchored up today just so I can actually focus in on a spot. I mean, when I was fishing frogs this year, you know, you can cast it anywhere, but like with soft plastics and stuff, you really want to hone in on a certain spot. So like I'm trying to hit this little island here and just get all the areas that are submerged because the water's really high. So, but you guys heard me say it last year, and I'll say it again. I mean, if you guys haven't tried out some of the Wacom baits, I mean, they're amazing. The plastic is extraordinarily soft and very durable. I mean, this craw here has, I think, 4 fish on it, and it still looks brand new. Nothing wrong with it. So if you guys don't like buying baits over and over again, durability, that's what you guys are going to want to be looking for, and I definitely put my stamp of approval on durability for this bait. So see if we can get another one.
All right, guys. So in this clip, as you can see, the water is really shallow right here, and I'm getting ready to abandon this spot to go and find something else. And I'm looking at my graph, and if you actually look at my graph as I'm bailing out of this spot, you'll notice that the change of the I guess the hill that's underwater there goes down drastically. You'll look right here on the graph, you see how it just drops off drastically, and I noticed that right away. It goes from like 1.5 feet down to like 8 feet. So what I'm trying to do is I'm gonna go back here and cast right at that spot, and you'll see what happens here, and I'll explain it here in a minute.
That's the crazy crawl. It's a little bit more action, smaller profile than the tater bug I was using a little bit ago. I'll explain to you why this fish is a funner fish than what it looks like. There is a ledge that drops off from 1.5 feet, 2 feet to 8 feet, and I marked it on here on the graph. I mean, and it's a drastic change from maybe the change is over a foot or two. So from a foot or two, about that much, it goes from 1.5 feet, 2 feet, all the way down to 8 feet within about 2 feet. So I cruised past it and I casted back over it, and it didn't even take one cast, didn't even get all the way down to the bottom, and that fish hit it. So just kind of goes to show, I mean, to make sure you're fishing the right structure, or in this case it would be a ledge or a drop off, because those fish are definitely, they're relating to something. So see if we can get another one.